Hello everyone and welcome back to the more of the VNR movie podcast. Yeah, it's been a little while since we last streamed. I guess you could say maybe perhaps a lack of inspiration. Not that there aren't episodes we want, not episodes that we want to do, that we plan to do. We've been talking about episodes that we want to do, but some of them, there's we want to save them for.
Yes, we have for later dates.
Yeah, and we can't really because there are the episode we're going to do right after this. And because our next episode isn't going to be our last episode was the Black Panther episode, which was about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
The next episode, it's not going to be 3 weeks away. 3 weeks away. It might be at most maybe 1 week away because I've already got it all planned out.
Yes.
Also, V picked this episode topic, and she is really bad at picking topics to talk about.
I am.
Like, that's not even me disparaging her. She just is. See, she's not defending herself. She knows.
I am bad.
She knows.
I know.
Yeah, but like I said already, this is her episode, so she needs to direct it. So V, this is you do the banter. What are we talking about? What are we talking about before we talk what we talk about?
Talking about Shrek. Shrek. Did I pronounce it right? Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek. So we're talking about how the animation store how many just see how the animation today is still probably holds still see how it aged the animation, the computer works, and see if it's still funny as a kid, and get the you know what I mean. It's pretty I'm bad at directing, so it's we're just watching it because we watched it when we were younger.
I saw it in the cinema when it was a new film.
I saw on DVD.
Yeah,
DVD. So yeah, we just want to see how 21 years, 22 years.
Shrek isn't just one of the I guess most popular animated movies of the 2000s. It's also a pretty important film in that it's the first film to win the best animated film Oscar.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it won over Monsters Incorporated and Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius.
Do you know Shrek was originally set up to be a live action CGI animation with hardboard backgrounds in the play?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I mean, I knew that it was originally. I knew that at one time it was envisioned to be a 2D animated film, starring Bill Murray and Steve Martin.
Yeah. It did. I thought they were considering for a while, they were so Bill Murray would play Shrek, and Steve Martin would play Donkey.
Yeah. It also says that Steven Spielberg was trying to he bought the rights to the book because he wanted to work on an animated film.
Yes. I didn't know there was a book either.
I knew that, but not to show off, but I haven't read the book. Apparently, in the book though, Shrek could breathe fire.
Really?
Yeah. Well, like I said, I haven't read the book, but that's pretty crazy. Wow. Also, we're eating ice cream, in case you're wondering if you hear any kind of weird rattling noises.
Yes. So it was so basically the producer, John H. Williams, got a hold of the book from his shoulder, and when he brought it to DreamWorks, it caught Jeffrey Katzenberg attention, and the studio attention, and the studio decided to make into a film. That's really impressive.
Yeah,
yes.
And to think, just in the hands of a child.
I know.
Which is also kind of how we got the Harry Potter series.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. I wonder how I mean, I wonder
Yes.
how long until J.K. Rowling finally kicks the bucket and stops making Harry Potter fans look bad.
Yeah, but she still makes money off Harry Potter no matter what.
Ah, jeez.
Even by the game, she makes Harry Potter like money or whatever.
Well, I'm happy that I never spent any of my money on towards J.K. Rowling.
I love Harry Potter, so I can't lie. So
I enjoy.
yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed the series as well, and I don't think enjoying it makes you a bad person. But it's difficult for me to, because I've been kind of wanting to revisit the series for kind of a while now. But with J.K. Rowling, doubling down on being a bigot, it's hard for me to want to do that.
Yes.
Or rather go through with it because I still want to, but how can I? It's that fucking.
Yeah.
It's a fucking dissonance.
Yeah, am I right?
But, we're getting sidetracked.
We're getting sidetracked.
Yeah, so you should, keep going about Shrek.
Yeah, so yeah, it's good story though. It has some hidden adult jokes though.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Which I never knew was growing up. It was like, donkey can talk. Donkey?
Yeah,
a flying donkey?
Yeah, some kids movies did sprinkle in some jokes for the adults in the
Yes.
audience as well. I think, I haven't seen it, but apparently Road to El Dorado did the same thing.
Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty good. Like, still see some bad moments in the film.
I don't know. There are some moments are weaker than others, but I wouldn't really say any of the film is bad.
Not bad, yeah, probably. And plus, you get to see more details as well because it has aged a lot. You will get to see more details like through the movie, like Shrek's face, like freckles.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm so bad directing. Yeah, and also it was in production. It was quickly put in active development in November 1995. Wow, that's a huge while.
And so it was like 6 years to make this movie come out.
Eddie Murphy, if they did with a character with Eddie Murphy, with Bill Murray and Stephen Martin, that wouldn't be okay.
Maybe for what the film would have been back then, back in like 1995, maybe that would have worked.
Yes.
But for the film that we ultimately got, I think Mike Myers and Eddie Murphy were best for the.
If they did a reboot, it wouldn't be the same without the original voice actors.
No, you'd probably have to do something like completely different.
Yes, for a new generation.
Yeah.
Yes. And do you know Shrek houses, right?
Yeah.
Was actually done between 1996 and 1997 using a Photoshop.
Huh.
I didn't know that.
I can't really.
Yes.
I know. I'm not a CGI artist,
Yes.
so maybe I don't really have the eyes for this. But
Yes.
it never looked that way to me.
And continuing with these sketches showing Shrek first living in a garbage dumpster near a human village called Wart Creek.
So wait, the village was called What Creek?
Yes.
Oh jeez, that's like some...
Oh no, so bad SDI.
They kind of did the same... They kind of did that, but like 11 years later in Wreck-It Ralph.
Yes. Do you know Fernanda wasn't based on any real person? And how did...
What do you mean she wasn't based on any real person?
That's what I see. Like, Fernanda wasn't based on any real... wasn't based...
No, okay, I see what they mean.
Yes.
She was made to look like just herself.
Yes.
I think I've seen some people say that she looked like Cameron Diaz.
Yeah, she does.
Maybe.
Kind of do.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm not sure if I'd go that far.
Yes, I did. She did. Like, it's the blonde hair. But it's hard, like... Do you know Nicolas Cage was intentionally offered the role of Shrek?
Oh, wow.
Yes, but he turned it down because he did not want to look like an ogre.
I mean, I didn't think Nicolas Cage was so vain.
Yes. He actually explained it in 2013 interview. Cage explained, furthermore, when you're drawn in that way, it says more about how children are going to see you than anything else. So I care about that.
I mean, could you imagine some of these lines, some of those lines spoken by Nicolas Cage?
Oh no.
Ogres are like onions.
Yes.
They stink? Yes.
Yes.
No. Oh, they make you cry? No. Oh, you leave them out in the summer and they start springing little white hairs? No. Layers. Onions have layers.
Yes.
Ogres have layers. Onions have layers.
No.
You get it. We both have
Yes.
layers.
Yes, that'd be funny.
I mean, I don't think my I don't know if my Nicolas Cage impression is so accurate,
No.
but I don't know, but it probably would have sounded something like that. Maybe.
Yes. And also, Mike Myers, how like he was asked to record all his lines with a Scottish accent similar to that his mother used when she taught him bedtime stories.
Wait, did he ask to re-record all
Yes.
this dialogue, or was he asked to do that?
He asked to so I'll just read from the beginning. After Myers have completely provided for the voice character, when the film was well into production, he asked to record all of his lines with a Scottish accent similar to that his mother used. She told him bedtime stories.
So when he's voicing Shrek,
Yes.
he's channeling his mom.
Yeah.
That's both funny and kind of adorable.
Yes.
And also, for fans of Bob's Burgers out there,
Yes.
They kind of did the same thing with Linda Belcher, the mother of the family,
Yes.
because she is not voiced by a woman; she's voiced by a man, and he voices her by imitating his mother's voice.
Yes.
Which I don't know, for some reason it's hard for me. I don't think I can imitate my mother pretty well.
Yes. No. They also had. Yeah. Can you do it? Also, another person planned to voice the character in the film was
Janine Garofalo.
Janine Garofalo.
Let me say it. Janine Garofalo.
Yeah, Janine Garofalo.
Janine Garofalo.
Garofalo. Jan.
Ja.
Ja.
Neen.
Gala.
Garo.
Gala.
Garo.
Gala. I can't pronounce it. So.
Garofalo. Okay, Janine Garofalo.
Who was set to star along with Farley as Princess Fiona. Really? But she was fired from the project with little explanation.
Explanation.
I can't pronounce. Years later, Garofalo stated I was never told why I was fired. She assumed because I sound like a man sometimes.
I mean, if that's the reason why they fired her,
Yes.
that's pretty lame because, you think that a mildly mannish voice would work well for a princess that turns into an ogre.
Yes, it is.
And, I've listened to Janine Garofalo talk. She doesn't sound especially
Yes.
mannish to me. Not that I've been in the same mood
No,
with her,
I never seen her. Do you know when the animation was about to finish, William Steig,
That's the author
proposed
of the book.
Yeah,
That it's based on.
proposed to giving film live action sequences grandfather reading the story to his grandchildren similar to of The Princess Bride. However, this synchro clan.
I'm familiar with that story device.
I do know.
But I haven't seen Princess Bride, though I am familiar with that mechanic that the film used.
Yes. Oh, apparently Shrek has 31.
You're not finished. You didn't finish reading that.
Paragraph.
Sorry.
Princess Bride. However, this you can pronounce that one.
Sequences
would be cut due to budgeting issues, and were replaced instead a storybook open narration. So you can pronounce that. Sequence from Mike Myers.
I think that's the best way to start the movie anyway.
Yes. I'm sorry about my speech. She's just like, I'm getting speech therapy. But
go easy on her. Like, I've had speech therapy when I was a very young age. That's why my speaking voice is comparatively better than hers.
I'm getting help, but sometimes like I have to like slow down talking. Just bear with me.
Oh hey, who doesn't need help?
I know. So yeah, Shrek was the fourth.
We're talking about the music now.
Yeah, so we should about music really like.
Which you
it's going down.
Which you have to say, Shrek has some pretty cool songs in it. Shrek's opening scene, or I guess rather the second scene where it's like, nuts, somebody told me I ain't the shot. Okay, I'm not. Yeah, I don't know how all the lyrics go, but that's probably the most iconic scene from the entire Shrek franchise.
Yes.
And, there are some other cool songs, which I'm sure we'll get to, but let's get going.
So, Shrek was the fourth DreamWorks animation film to have Harry Gregson Williams team up with John Powell? Powell?
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah, to compose the score following Blazing Dragons, 1996.
Never heard of that.
Ants, 1998.
I'm gonna look that up.
And Chicken Run.
Yeah, I've seen those other two movies. Wait, yeah, those other two.
Yes.
It's been a few years since I've seen
the score,
Chicken Run.
Yeah,
and even longer since I've seen Ants.
Yes, the score was recorded at Abbey Road Studios by Nick Walgage and Salmon Andrews. Is that pronounced right?
Slam Andrews?
Yes, Slam Andrews.
Sounds like a stage name.
Yes. With the I can't pronounce it. It's latte. I knew it. Mixing it at the media venues and Patricia Sullivan, 4-star.
Wow, someone actually named 4-star.
Yes.
That's
handling, mastering.
Do you want to try and say that all again in your own words?
Yes. So the score was recorded at Abbey Road Studios by Nick Walgage and Slam Andrews, with the letter mixing it at media venues, and Patricia Sullivan, 4 stars, handling, mastering. That's pretty okay. That's what I said. So yeah, although Rufus Wainwright, Rufus, version of the song Hallelujah appeared in the soundtrack album, it was John Cowell version that appeared in the film. In a media interview, Rufus Wainwright suggested that his version of Hallelujah did not appear in the film due to the glass ceiling he was hitting because of his sexuality.
Okay, if they did not if they did not keep Rufus
Feeling.
Wainwright's version of that
Yes.
song because of his sexuality, that
That's
sucks.
fucked. That does.
Even though I do think John Cowles was better,
Yeah.
you know, discriminating against
Yes.
Rufus Wainwright was pretty shit.
It is.
Man, if I have to say, Rufus Wainwright, that's a bit of a tongue twister
Yes.
myself. I need to make a little bit of an effort to say that.
Yes. And an alternative explanation is that although the filmmakers wanted cut Cowles' version for the film, license issue preventing its to use in the soundtrack album because Wainwright was the artist for DreamWorks Studios, but Cowles was not. Ooh, wow.
I mean, that's possible.
Yes, that was pretty good.
Is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything there?
Yes. What do you think of Far Cry?
Farquaad.
Farquaad, yes.
I don't think he's the best villain in the Shrek series, but I think he's, you know, John Lithgow. He's got the perfect voice for the role.
Do you know the Muffin Man? Yes, I do know the Muffin Man.
He's married to the Muffin Man.
Yes.
I do have to say, I guess I don't have that much more to say about him. I think,
he's okay villain.
I think he could have been funnier, maybe.
Yes, he could have. We didn't notice that he
I mean, he does have some good lines.
Yes.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
But
fucking kings.
One thing he was because he's a king, right? He didn't expect because the mirror was by the time that Fiona conditioned, but he cut the mirror off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just like shove it. He's like a narcissist, like a prick.
Yeah, and he's a narcissist and and inferiority complex because he's not. You look at it. Everyone is sitting down and he's still shorter than everyone.
Yeah, I know.
Kind of looks like he's closer to
What about the dragon?
Oh, dragon.
Yes.
That's, I guess we just call her dragon.
Dragon. She's pretty.
Yeah. You know,
Yes.
I do remember saying this back after we watched. You know, while we were watching the movie, but I don't know. Okay, if anyone else is watching this, please let me know. Do you still like when you look at Dragon? Do you see a black woman? Not necessarily that. Like, okay, obviously she's not a black woman, but maybe it's just because I associate her with Donkey, who's voiced by Eddie Murphy. But I look at Dragon and I think black woman.
Yes. So this film, Chris Farley was initially hired to voice Shrek, and he recorded nearly all his dialogue for the character, but died before completing the project. A story reel featuring a sample of Farley's recorded dialogue was leaked to the public in August 2015.
We've got to find that.
Yeah, which is fun. I didn't know.
Because that's not the only time that happened with Chris Farley. He was also...
Really?
There's this movie they've been trying to make...
since the late 90s.
Since the 70s.
Really?
Based on a book called Atuk, based on the incomparable Atuk.
Oh.
Yeah, it's about an Inuit person that moves to the big city to become a poet.
Yes.
And, you know, one person that was looked at for the role was Chris Farley.
Yes.
And, you know, I don't know if he died before, you know, he could finish filming all of his scenes, or if he quit.
Yes.
Because he didn't like it.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, he was one of the many actors that died during the making of that movie.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because that movie's been they've been trying to make that.
Oh, him.
Like I said, they've been trying to make that movie since like the 1970s, and it still hasn't been made.
That sucks. Fuck, he died on He died on 1997.
At the age of 33.
So yes, bro, I know him. I like his Beverly Hills Ninja. Ta!
Fat guy playing a ninja.
Yeah.
Damn, I gotta see that.
You watch it. It's good.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yes. I was like, Chris Farley. I'm like, top it up. It's like, I know somewhere. Turns out Beverly Hills Ninja. He's a good. Rest in peace. It's just sad. It sucks. But he recorded his line like in the early. Well, that's pretty good.
Recorded his lines a while.
Like in the early 90s, like late 70s.
No, I said like
Oh.
I said, been trying to make that ATUC movie since the 70s.
Since 70s. Am I bad?
Yeah, and apparently, since he was born in like the 1970s, he wouldn't have been the first person.
No, he wouldn't.
Looked at for the role.
No. Yes.
And those are some pretty abysmal scores for Beverly Hills Ninja, but you know, whatever.
It's
so what?
good. Like he was born in 1964.
Yeah. Well, it still wouldn't have been the first person looked at for the role.
Yeah, he wouldn't be. So yeah, I like Donkey. He was fun in Donkey.
Oh yeah, Donkey.
He almost shot up at all.
Yeah. Eddie Murphy was really
good
well.
role for it.
Yeah. I think this was when Eddie Murphy's acting career was at its peak, you might say.
Yes.
Because
Didn't he's coming back for another film?
Yeah. Oh, let me finish. Because even though Eddie Murphy has been making a comeback over the last few years, there was which would mean that he was in a series of stinkers.
Yeah.
During the 80s and 90s, Eddie Murphy was a pretty successful film actor.
Yeah.
He was in. I haven't seen most of these movies, but apparently he was in a lot of hits, and
yes,
and some of them, I am going to watch at some point. I do have this movie called Beverly Hills Cop. I think
They're doing a fourth one
on Blu-ray. I've done on Blu-ray, and I have something called Dream Girls, which
Dream Girls never seen, but I heard it's good.
Yeah, likewise. Apparently Eddie Murphy was nominated for an Oscar for Dream Girls.
Yeah.
So yeah, Eddie Murphy is apparently Eddie Murphy has talent, some serious talent. We just need to
Yes.
he just maybe not the best at picking roles.
Yes, he's doing a Netflix movie with Jonah Hill.
He sounds alright.
Yes.
Apparently but Donkey.
Donkey's perfect.
Yeah. Donkey was a good choice for him.
There's Donkey in the second one.
No, like this.
I can't do it. More like kissing voice. Or MAR stuff.
Okay, what
Yes.
wasn't there something else I was going to say about Donkey?
I know. He has kids with a dragon.
Let's leave that when we're talking about Shrek 2.
Yes.
Because, we probably should have said this at the start. We're only talking about Shrek 1 and 2 in depth.
Yes.
We might, do a token kind of run over of Shrek 3 and 4, but...
Yes.
We didn't rewatch 3 and 4, and it's been years since I've seen 3 and 4.
Yes.
So, we're just focusing on Shrek 1 and 2.
Yes.
Which I rather consider the best movies anyway.
Yes, it is. It's see how they cut, you get to see see how Fiona and Shrek fell in love.
Oh yeah, that was I'm not gonna say that's the best version of that plot development that I've seen, but it's well done.
Yeah, it is.
I've seen like I said, I've seen it done better in Beauty and the Beast and probably even Frozen, but Shrek does it pretty well.
Yes, Shrek does. You guess, yeah, it is.
Shrek and Fiona do have a pretty fun dynamic.
Yeah,
where,
they do.
Shrek is Shrek kind of has that. Shrek the movie is kind of like Deadpool the movie in a way, because they're both parodies and deconstructions of of their genre. Shrek is a deconstructionist kind of parody of fairy tales. Deadpool is a deconstructionist kind of parody of superhero movies.
Yeah.
The difference is that while Deadpool, he directly breaks the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Shrek is a bit more, I guess, subtle about it. Because, when Shrek is taking Fiona from the castle, she's like, "You didn't slay the dragon?
No.
It's on my to-do list, now let's go!"
Yes.
And, but this isn't right. You're supposed to go and pound for battle fight. That's what the other knights did. Yeah,
Yes.
before they burst into flames.
Flames.
Yeah, so Shrek is really taking, like, the piss
Yeah.
out of Fiona for, her wanting to adhere to this, fairy tale formula.
Yes. He's not like a prince or whatever. Princes want to fall in love with Noga, but Fiona did.
Yeah, that's
Yes, that's like Shrek law. Like,
and I have to say that Shrek, Shrek did the way that they kept the them two as ogres at the end, and she doesn't turn beautiful. I think that was a good creative decision.
yes.
And I credited the sequels for doing that as well, keeping them as ogres and
Yes.
maintaining the message of I'm supposed to be beautiful, but you are beautiful.
I
Anyway,
didn't really get that reference when watching it.
so anyway, you were saying.
It's like So yeah, I like how I just loved Shrek movie film. I was watching it, I was with cousins. First time watching it was with kids, living with my cousins, and I was a kid watching it. I love it, but now I can hear the meanings of it and the jokes. What's your favorite part of the first film?
My favorite part of the first film, it might actually, that's a tough one. There are a lot of good scenes in this movie.
Yes.
Like I said, the opening scene is probably the iconic scene of the whole franchise.
Yes.
I do like, traversing the Dragon's Keep. I do like, Hallelujah.
Yes.
The climax is actually pretty cool.
Yes.
It's like, "Oh, Mother Fletcher, he already said it. Oh, for the love of Piet, I object."
Yes. My one favorite scene, man. Let's see. Oh my god. He does wrestling with the guards.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I don't care about my damn reputation.
Yeah, wrestling fans are gonna have a fun time with that scene,
Yes.
pointing out all the wrestling moves that Shrek actually uses during that scene, and hearing Ronda Rousey's theme music.
Yes, and he also walks up to the photo booth, when Donkey opens the a mini booth thing, and starts singing.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Let's do that again. No.
Yes. It's good. That's my favorite part.
Yeah, that is that was fun, especially as a wrestling fan.
I feel bad for Shrek because no one accepted him what he was. Everyone thought he was an outcast, or he just wanted to be just loved, not judged, not be.
Well, I think the way I saw it is that Shrek wanted to just be left alone because he faced a lot of anti-ogre racism, you might say. And probably thought of himself as unlovable.
Yes.
And then realizing that I actually am lovable.
Yes.
Not only can I be loved, I want to love. I gotta get that Fiona back.
Yes.
I object.
That was good scene. And there's Shrek throwing donkey up.
Yeah.
It's going when Shrek had enough, he left Donkey foot in the ground.
Oh yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if Donkey broke a rib or something like that.
What happened if Shrek never married Fiona? What if he just left what if he didn't object?
Oh jeez, I don't want to think about that.
No.
I mean, Shrek would probably still get his swamp back because that was part of Farquaad's deal.
Yes, it was.
I don't know, I imagine Farquaad probably would have, but, there is still, the matter of Prince Charming and,
yes.
And, Fairy Godmother.
Oh, those ones.
Yeah, they'll probably have
those evil bitches.
that'll probably be an interesting kind of
Do you want to talk about the second
discussion.
one film now?
How
Everything done?
long has this stream been going on for? 40. Yeah, I guess it's.
Yes.
I guess we can start talking about the second one, which I have to say.
No.
You go first.
So we've been watching Shrek 2. It's a really it's a good film. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's
though Shrek 1 is good, I think Shrek 2 is better.
Better, yes.
Not like, okay, not so much better than Shrek 1, but I do think it's a solid improvement.
Yes.
I think it's better paced. The animation's definitely prettier.
Yes.
It introduces some fun new characters like Puss in Boots and
Prince Charming.
Yeah, and Fairy Godmother, whom I think is whom I think is a better villain.
And her parents.
Oh yeah, they are villains. No, the king and queen aren't villains.
Not villains.
Well, the king isn't a villain per se, but I think he's kind of. I guess one thing we can talk about. Shrek 2 is kind of racism because.
This is based on
because the queen, the king and Fairy Godmother are obviously racist against ogres. Like, ogres don't live happily ever after. And
they don't, and then him was trying to do anything. Fairy Godmother get Prince Charming to pretend to be Shrek. And he knows the truth, never told him, and never given the love potions. The king is he's not the best person, but he does care. He does seem to genuinely care for his daughter, and he ultimately does make the right decision. So, which is pretty admirable in and of itself. Yes, it was.
Also, okay, I kind of lost my train of thought. Oh,
wait.
Also, I was going to talk more about anti-ogre racism because the king saying that thing about insinuating that ogres eat their young, which is that's pretty racist and
it is
to say.
But it's still it is, but it's funny still. You got a lot of jokes.
Well, it's funny because it's a comedy.
Yes.
Well-made comedy. Not all comedies are funny.
No, I know.
But this one is.
It is. For production information, an earlier version of the movie, Shrek abdicated.
Let me read it. In an early version of the movie, Shrek abdicated the throne and called for a fairy tale election. Pinocchio's campaign was the honesty campaign, while Ginger's was the smear campaign.
Yes.
Director Andrew Adamson said it was overtly satiric and political, with many funny ideas, but it was more intellectual than emotional. I guess that's fair, but I still think that would have been funny.
Yes.
Hopefully we get. I wonder if they ever animated that.
Yeah.
At least with storyboards. And also, Puss in Boots debuted here, voiced by Antonio Banderas.
Yes.
He might be my favorite Shrek character.
Yeah.
Who was eventually given his own movie as well.
And a sequel came out this year.
Yeah. I haven't seen the sequel. I've seen the first movie. Apparently, I haven't seen it for a few years. I remember liking it. Apparently, it's well liked. I think I have the Blu-ray, but I guess I don't know. Why didn't we watch Puss in Boots?
Yes, we should watch it. Yes.
I mean, I do have the Blu-ray, but it's not. I guess, and it's not really a Shrek movie. It's it's a spin-off.
Yes.
So I guess we gotta.
So apparently.
Feed me if you dare.
So apparently the 2011 spin-off of Puss in Boots was actually set before for this film.
I mean, I kind of figured.
Yes. It's the television show Knights is the Knights. When we saw the Knights when they got captured or whatever.
I wonder how
is a party.
I wonder how Puss in Boots became an ogre assassin after Puss in Boots the movie.
Yes. So the TV show Knights was parody of a Spike TV show, Cops the Knights who arrested Shrek and Donkey and pulls were similar to what police in cops do in the line of duty. But instead of using modern weapons, the Knights use a pepper shaker for a pepper spray and brown bows and arrows for guns.
Yeah, I like how they used the pepper shaker to to use a pepper spray, because it doesn't really seem like it seems like you'd have to use a lot of pepper to have the same kind of effect.
Yes.
On
Or
you know what I'm
sheep.
talking about. What?
So the scenes of the Knights where one of the Knights pursuing Shrek and Donkey and Paws had referred Donkey as a white Bronco is a reference to the double murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman, where the suspects Nicole's Brown ex-husband O.J. Simpson attempted to flee from Los Angeles Police Department in his friend Al Karin's white 1993 Ford Bronco, driven by Crowleys, resulting in the famous Bronco chase.
Man, to think O.J. Simpson is still out there in the world.
Yes, he's out. He's done his time. Oh wow. I didn't know that. So basically the DVD menu is basically a reference to the opening of the Buddy Bunch.
Huh. Yeah, now that someone said it, yeah, I can totally see that.
Yes.
Man, I remember I remember some of the dialogue spoken was like, Shrek 2? What kind of title is that?
Yes.
It's like, dude, where's my donkey? Oh, there he is, cut from the movie because he talks too much. What kind of title is that?
Yes.
I don't think that was on the Blu-ray though.
No, I guess not. It's like, what do you think of the story, Maynor?
I like the story. It's more complex. It's more layered. It's not as simple as the first film. Not to say that the first film was like overly simplistic, but it's more exciting. It keeps the energy up. It has I think more of the jokes land. Like I said, the animation is prettier.
Yes.
Wasn't this the highest grossing animated film when it was released?
Yes, it... Should be up here. Sorry, people.
She's doing research.
Yes. Not research. Da-da-da. No. Yes, it was. So it was the largest, so basically Shrek Shrek 2 premiered, whatever, the Man Village Theatre in Eastwood, was later shown at the 2004 Cannes Cannes Film Festival, where it completed for the Palmes d'Or. It was released in theatres in May 19th, 2004. Met with highly favourable reviews like its predecessor. The film grossed over 28.7 million worldwide.
Nearly $1 billion.
It scored the largest 3 days opening weekend in US history and the largest opening for an animation film at the time of its release. When it went on to become the highest grossing film of 2004 worldwide.
Wow, and this came out the same year as Spider-Man 2.
Yes.
Yeah, think about that.
Yes. Shrek 2 is also DreamWorks Animation's most successful success full film to date.
Wow,
And,
I didn't.
yeah.
I didn't actually know that.
And-
I was certain that one of the How to Train Your Dragon sequels would have outgrossed
Yes.
it at this point.
And it held with the title of beginning the highest grossing animation film
Oh, so I was right.
of all times worldwide until Toy Story 3 surpassed it in 2010.
Ah, I wonder what the highest grossing animated film is now.
Yeah, pardon?
I wonder what the highest grossing animated film is now.
You haven't checked it out?
Looks like Shrek 2 was also nominated for an Academy Award for
best animation feature.
and Best Original Song. But
Yes.
apparently didn't win either.
No.
I wonder. Okay, what came out in 2004 that could have
Spider-Man.
the animated films?
Yeah.
What came out in 2004 that could have outgrossed that could have beat Shrek for the animated film? Maybe The Incredibles.
Maybe yes.
Yeah. So anyway, what came?
Incredible should be one.
Okay, just click on the Incredibles Wikipedia page and see if it like, it should mention Academy Award.
Yes. Da-da-da. It's all new now, like all this. Don't want to zoom in.
Any award?
No, it was not nominated for the best original sound screenplay.
It won. Yes, it did win
really nominated,
won the Academy Award for
for
best
best
animated
animation
film.
feature,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. So, yeah, but what was the highest grossing animated? What's the highest grossing animated film now? Is it like one of the Frozen movies?
I think so.
Let me. Yeah, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna take a
Yeah.
little detour. Let's take a look. The Lion King. Okay, the Lion King remake doesn't count.
Nah,
Forget it.
2.
Yeah, Frozen 2.
Two,
Right?
yeah, it's Frozen 2.
Is that is that unadjusted for inflation? Okay, let's see. Adjusted for inflation. What the fuck is going on there?
Yeah, sorry.
Fuck. Okay,
Yes,
get out of
my
there.
shit.
By animation type. I don't care.
No.
I
Stop
don't
motion.
care. Did you show me?
Digital.
I want to see adjusted for inflation.
Yes. Be careful your nails.
My nose off.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be careful.
Yeah.
I'll be careful. Doesn't say anything about
No.
adjusted for inflation. I guess it doesn't matter.
No, just Frozen 2.
I think adjusted for inflation is its own
Yeah.
list on Wikipedia. But yeah, let's not get too distracted.
No.
We've still got this movie to talk about.
Yes.
And yeah, like I said, once again, this is your episode, so you you take the reins.
I like it. It's like, it's good. Peach Charming looks like Jamie Lannister.
Yeah,
Yes.
a lot of people have said that.
Yes. It looks like a Jamie Lannister and acts like him sometimes, but instead, he's with his mother in a that kind of way.
Yeah.
But like Jamie Lannister is like a man-child.
Oh no, let's see if no.
Prince Charming is man-child.
Prince Charming might have a sister. We don't know.
Could be. And Puss in Boots was a nice character to introduce.
Which of these new characters is your favorite?
Puss in Boots.
Yeah,
He's pretty funny.
he's
Puss in
pretty.
Boots.
Yeah, he's pretty much everyone's favorite.
Yes.
He's kind of everyone's favorite.
Yes.
Shrek character at this point.
Juliette Andrews, I so recognise her 40s with Juliette Andrews.
Yeah. I didn't even know she was in
Yeah.
this movie. She
just tell her.
she was great in
Yes.
in Mary Poppins.
They're going to have you and her, but Disney announced for Princess Diary 3. Hopefully Juliette Andrews comes back.
I haven't seen the first two movies, so I don't really care.
Yeah.
I still need to see Mary Poppins Returns.
I've seen it, it's not like hey.
I'll keep that in mind, but I still ought to see it because I have the Blu-ray anyway.
Do you know what the funniest part? Like in the beginning when Shrek accidentally kisses a mermaid, we resembling Ariel from Disney from 1989 animation feature The Little Mermaid. Fiona drags Ariel and throws her back in the ocean when two sharks eat Ariel, keeping within the franchise anti-Disney humor.
I think that was definitely the most blatant bit of that anti-Disney humor.
Yes.
One thing I want to ask: canonically, Ariel is 15. Was that mermaid also 15?
Could be, we don't know.
Although I think canonically,
No.
Shrek is less than 10 years old.
Nah, shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. But really, apparently, the first appearance in Puss in Boots in the franchise. However, chronically, his first appearance was in the show The Adventures of Puss in Boots.
Is that was that released? When was that?
What's that? Releasing.
Okay, Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix. Yeah.
So that definitely wasn't
2015.
Okay, so that was made well after
Yes.
Shrek 2.
It was. And do you know? See, like, do you know how Shrek was hanging upside down in the mud?
Oh yeah.
And Fernando wipes his mud away. That's a Spider-Man reference for Spider-Man 2.
I mean that's what it looked like, but
Yes.
I had no idea if that was really what they were going
That
for
was.
because you'd have. I mean, I guess it's okay. It's definitely possible that that the animators could have seen, Shrek, it's Spider-Man while they were working on Shrek 2, and
Yeah.
they easily could have included a scene like that.
Yes.
It would have. You just probably would have taken like another week's worth of work, whatever.
Yeah, because this Spider-Man came out in 2002. This came out in 2004.
Yeah, so, 2002, 1 year after Shrek
Yes.
1.
Do you know when Shrek tries? Shrek tries to get the ring, trying to get rid of the ring on his finger.
Yeah.
That was a reference to the Lord of the Rings saga from the first live-action film, which was the following shape of the ring.
Yeah, we are.
I didn't know that. I knew that.
Well, yeah, we both talked about that.
Yes, we did.
What is that what does this one say? All of these actors who appeared in the movies and 20 Bananas were Knights of Valor and I don't know what that is. Whatever. Apparently the voice of the king, John Cleese.
Wait, was meant to be for where is it?
I was talking about that.
That all the actors who appear in this movie, like Antonio Banderas and Antonio Banderas and Rupert Everett, were both in this Shrek film. Shrek the Third, Justin and the Knights and the Father of Valhalla in Atamia.
I don't know what that means.
Means same. Play the work together.
Somebody fix up that wiki.
Yes, fix it. Yeah, it's really like. What do you think of the fairy tales? Like the dark side of the fairy tales. You like when they get into the pub. That's kind of nice.
I don't think they've ever actually done it's a dark fairy tale yet.
Yes.
I think they kind of just do parodies. Cynical parodies of Disney stuff.
Yes.
Which Disney has been doing pretty successfully over the last few years.
Yes.
So maybe it is time for another Shrek movie.
Yes, this film is the second film is considered the best Shrek film by most fans.
I don't disagree.
Yes. Wait. You can look up more secrets on YouTube. Video Shrek 2 secrets.
Possibly.
You can look it up.
Hey, let's
give us a goof like.
Hey, hold on. Let's read this bit, the last bit on trivia. The movies Donkey makes puns of on the DVD menu. That's funny. Shrek 2, Day of the Donkey, Day of the Dead, obviously.
Yes.
Actually, let's hold on. Let's read some of them and then try and guess what the title they're joking at.
Yes.
Actually, keep your eyes off the screen. I'm gonna try and quiz you.
Okay.
Okay, Shrek 2, Donkey's Revenge.
Don't know. Color Revenge.
apparently Halloween Town,
yeah.
Halloween Town 2, Calibur's Revenge. I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
Okay, Shrek 2, Fast to Donkey.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah, Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yes.
Of course. Shrek 2, A Donkey Will Rise.
Oh, my dragon was not too sure.
I'm not sure either. That's not captioned.
Yeah.
Shrek 2, Dead Donkey Society.
Dead of the Zombies.
No, Dead Poet Society.
Oh, really? Never heard of it.
Yeah, figured you might have, because I've heard of it even though I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Shrek, this one should be easy.
Yes.
Shrek 2, The Fellowship of the Donkey.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it would have been funny if you made a fake guess of something else.
Okay.
Like a different Lord of the Rings movie or whatever.
Let's see. Frodo lost his ring.
Okay, whatever. Shrek 2, The Donkey King.
Shrek 2, Donkey King. Donkey Kong.
The Lion King.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Shrek 2, The Real Jack... Okay, this one's really good.
Yes.
Shrek 2, The Real Jackass Movie.
Jackass.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my god, lucky guess.
Yeah, that's actually a really good one.
Yes.
Shrek 2, Donkey Reloaded.
Gun Reloaded. Total Recall. No.
No, The Matrix Reloaded.
Oh my god, really? It's like, damn.
Okay, okay, this one should be easy. Shrek 2, Dude, Where's My Donkey?
Dude, where's my car?
Yeah, exactly. I wish I put in the complete quote, but Dude, where's my donkey? Oh, there he is, come from the movie because he talks too much.
Yes.
Did you ever see that DVD menu?
No, have you?
Yeah, I've got... I
Be
think
careful.
Yeah, don't worry, your PS5's fine.
My baby.
Maybe I can find it on...
Yes.
I think I'll be able to find the DVD menu on YouTube.
Yes.
But we're not going to play it
Nah.
on here.
Didn't the only Shrek film where Lord Farquaad was not seen or mentioned in this movie?
I don't remember him being... him being mentioned in
yeah,
Shrek 3.
This never... Yes.
Or 4, but it's been
yeah.
a few years since I've seen
Yes.
3 or 4. I'm guessing they're not counting Puss in Boots either.
Pardon?
I guess they're not counting
No.
Puss in Boots as a Shrek movie.
I think so they do, yeah. I think the same universe.
Well, yeah, they're in the same universe,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I feel like Puss in Boots is kind of looked at separately.
Yeah, they do.
You know, because even though they don't really do that with Creed, even
No.
though Creed is a spin-off of Rocky still makes appearances in Creed.
His last one is he might be what's his name? What's it called? Do you know so what's his name? Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone.
He might be in the third Creed.
Yeah, we've spoken about that before.
Yes. It's sad.
Yeah, it's sad, but I also think it's time for that.
Yes.
Michael B. Jordan, he can carry a franchise on
Yes.
his own, and
He directed in the third film.
so he's kind of echoing
Yes.
Stallone a little bit.
Yes. This is the Puss in Boots. I tried this a new one. Let's see.
Yeah, that's some kind of a different look
Yeah.
in terms of the animation. It looks more painted, I guess.
Yes, this is the sequel to
Yeah,
it.
it doesn't really.
He's gotta be there growing.
Maybe I guess I don't really see it. Though.
Yes, he has a beard though. Look at that! Look at the animation.
Yeah. Like I said, it definitely looks more painted.
Yes.
As opposed to this poster here, where everything has a
More
a slightly more realistic look.
Yes.
Kind of I don't know. The animation's been described as kind of pretty and kind of ugly.
Yes.
I think it's I don't think that's incorrect. I don't really think it's a limitation in the animation though either. I think it's kind of done intentionally.
Yeah.
So we've got some information you want to read?
Yes. Oh my god, it's all ever I've been doing my research and I always have this laptop on, but there's no production. I looked everywhere the whole time for small information about Shrek 2. All they keep doing the same page. But I do like the dinner scene with Harold and and Shrek, Harold and Shrek got heated over argument
Oh,
and
yeah.
thrown food and the turkey slut. I'm like, donkey.
I think
Donkey.
I think it's funny that a donkey knows to
Yes.
to like drip his hooves
Yes.
in like the lemon water, but he still like eats at the table like a
Yes,
donkey.
please.
Like just like mouth into the dishes.
Yes. The queen goes Harold. Fiona goes Shrek.
Fiona,
Donkey.
donkey. Yeah.
It's funny. And he thought like, shoot donkey. Dad, this is donkey. And he's talking on a shot. He talks.
Yeah. Here's a question: what do you think the happily ever after portion would have done to Puss in Boots?
Turn into not human, like a ginger human cat, or become like a ginger redheaded guy,
Okay.
or he become like Latino. I don't know.
I think that I don't think the potion would have done anything to him
No.
because you've seen the potion. It turns like mushrooms into roses. It turns ugly. It's not. The potion seems to operate under what people think are ugly, according to a human point of reference.
Yes.
Humans think ogres are ugly, so it turns ogres into like beautiful people. People. I don't know. People probably think horses are more beautiful than donkeys.
Yes.
People already love cats.
Yes.
Like you see one of the women that were crushing on human Shrek, cradling Puss in Boots. They're like, "Oh, we love your kitty," and Puss was just purring and like rocking.
And again,
around.
cat hairball.
Yeah, that's a kind of cliche.
Yes, it's like they also have some reference to like pop culture reference.
Yeah.
Like
And I don't really feel the need to cover all of that.
No, we don't have to cover all of it. Just like
Okay, if you want to skim for something that
Yes.
piques your interest, it's your
Yes.
It's your episode.
okay, so basically, So other Disney-inspired beats in Shrek 2 included appearance by Three Little Pigs and the Big Bad Wolf, and according to DreamWorks Animation Inside, the top of the king holds in Queen Lilith's castle in far, far away. Deliberately borrowed design element. Deliberately borrowed design.
Deliberately. To try slowly.
No. Deliberately.
No, you're still moving your tongue. You're moving your tongue too much. Deliberately.
My tongue, I got overbite.
I don't even notice you have an overbite.
Yeah. Her placement to get braces and all that because of that stuff in my mouth guard.
Oh,
Couldn't find it. So this is my tongue keeps moving. Deliberately. This was just, I hate it.
You'll get it.
Borrowed design elements from Sleeping Beauty Castle at Disney. I didn't know that.
Disneyland,
my bad. Disneyland, what? So but the castle was actually borrowed deliberately.
And it is
Borrowed design elements from Sleeping Beauty. I didn't know that at all.
It is really.
What do you think of for the castle now?
It is really irresponsible for me to be letting you do all the reading.
Yes, oh god. What do you think of the fairy godmother as a
she's a
badass.
she's the best villain
Yes.
in the fucking Shrek.
Yes.
Probably one of the best DreamWorks villains.
Yes. Okay, you made me do. Look what you made. Look, no. How it goes.
You forced me to do something I really don't want to do. What is it? Well,
you stuff in my toilet. Oh, what? Happy Meal. I just want some tears. And they're like, Mummy, can I have the medieval Happy Meal?
Yeah, your recollection of that scene was entertaining.
Yes. That was funny. That scene.
So we've been streaming for about 75 minutes now. Should we quickly go over the sequels.
Yeah.
You know, 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's been a while since I've seen either of those movies. They're not as remembered fondly as the first two films. Shrek 4, I feel like, is being given more. People are kinder to Shrek 4 now than they were back then.
Yeah, so let's work
Like, I
on
don't know. I don't think we should bother recounting the plot.
No, not all that. I've just did this one there, basic. 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. So,
Okay, go ahead.
7 years after the events of the second film, Shrek and Princess Fiona are succeeded the dying king. Are to succeed the dying King Harold, but Shrek's attempt to serve as the regent during Harold's medical leave and end in disaster. Shrek insists that an ogre as king is not ideal, and that there must be someone else to rule far, far away before he dies. Harold tells Shrek of another heir, his nephew and cousin Fiona's cousin, Arthur Artie Pendragon. Meanwhile, Prince Charming vows to become king of far, far away and avenge his death of his mother, the fairy godmother. Charming goes to the Poison Apple Tavern, pursues Sage Fairy tale villains to fight for their happily ever after. That's really pretty good though.
Yeah, that's a fine idea for
Yes.
a fine place to take the sequel.
Yeah.
Like I said, I haven't seen the sequel for a few years. I'm not sure how it holds up. It's not remembered all too fondly, but let's talk about what we remember from the
third one.
Yeah, from the third one.
Well, let's see. They are having a child.
Yeah. Well, children, but yeah.
Children. They're having 3 kids.
Do you remember any specific jokes?
No.
Okay, there is this one joke I remember that I do like that I do kind of like, but they kind of screw it up. It's where Prince Charming is asking is trying to interrogate Pinocchio, and because Pinocchio can't lie. And so Pinocchio tries to, not lie but not tell the truth either. It's like, oh, I don't know why he's not. And he talks circles so effectively that, all of Prince Charming's henchmen start to get confused. And they screw it up by, having the 3 little pigs get frustrated and just blurt out where Shrek is. That pretty much screws everything up.
What the hell?
What's wrong?
Immediately after the defense of the first film, the spirit of Lord Farquaad returned to the dead and captured Princess Fiona, and it is up to...
Wait, hold on. Let me take a look.
This is like 40?
Wait, 40?
This is the 4th one. Go back.
Oh, you picked the wrong one. This is
Really?
Shrek 4D. It was kind of a
Go back.
Well, okay, hold on. It says it right here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Shrek released. It was kind of like a theme park kind of thing that was also given a DVD release. Like I've seen that.
Is it?
It's alright. It's not something you're gonna.
No, I'm not gonna watch it.
It's not something you're. It's probably not something you're gonna love, but
No.
it's alright. It's just like a 10-minute long thing.
Yes.
It's not really something that you're meant to memorize all too strongly.
Yeah, so this is the 4th one. Years ago, King Harold and Queen Lillian were going to sign the kingdom of far, far away to Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Yes.
Who actually appeared in Shrek 3?
Did he?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, and he appeared in also there's an actor who played him in Once Upon a Time.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
In exchange for lifting the curse of the daughter, Princess Fiona, who was cursed as a child to become an ogre, and was locked in a tower until true love could rescue her. However, the deal was cancelled when they informed that she's been saved. Rumpel laments his loss and wishes that Fiona rescue. Shrek was never born.
Well, the next line ends on born.
Yeah.
That's some effective
that's a bit hard.
Formatting.
Yes.
I do want to add that there is kind of a fan theory that the fairy godmother was actually the witch that cursed Fiona.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
how she got cursed.
I think it's plausible.
Yes.
Oh, what are you looking for?
So Fiona was cursed in Shrek because she was born under a curse that said she would turn into an ogre at nightfall on her 16th birthday. Fiona's parents didn't want their daughter to be an ogre, so they locked her away in a tower to keep her turning. To keep her form turning into one.
Looks like that's only from the musical.
Fuck me.
Maybe later.
Oh, I think I've done it. There's identify which was the witch who gave Fiona her curse. She has been only referenced and never physical seen, but she is known to have recited a paralytic spell when turning Fiona into an ogre at night. The poem goes as following: by night one way,
by night one way, by day another. This shall be the norm until you find true love's first kiss and take love's true form. Even though she is unidentified, she has the most influence in all 4 Shrek films. There have been multiple theories that the witch might have been. Okay, I guess we'll close out the episode on this theory.
Yes. There's one theory.
Okay, one theory is that she claims only true love's kiss can break the curse, which is stated in the spell, but she insists Harold and Lillian must lock Fiona in a tower and secretly plots with Harold for Charming to save her. Wait, we skipped too far.
Sorry.
There have been multiple theories that the witch might have been the fairy godmother, but it's all up for speculation. One theory is that she claims only true love's kiss can break the curse, which is stated in the spell, but she insists Harold and Lillian must lock Fiona in a tower and secretly plots with Harold for Charming to save her, as Harold refers to him as the man we picked out for her, to his wife. However, Charming is not her true love, but godmother could easily undo the curse as they kiss. Or could have slipped Fiona the true love potion she tried to have Harold give her. She is a potion maker and could very well make one powerful enough for Fiona to be human permanently.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's possible she wanted her son to be king.
Mm-hmm. The second film, and they had agreement as well. That has to be.
Another theory is that King Harold was in debt to Godmother after she helped him with his happily ever after by turning him from a frog to a human. Sealing his form after Lillian and him shared their first kiss, similar to Shrek and Fiona, she may have set up the entire thing with Howard as payback. However, Howard and Lillian are willing to go to Rumpelstiltskin to help Fiona from her curse, so Howard may not have known Fairy Godmother was behind it. However, he seems to insist Fairy Godmother's word is true only true love's kiss can break her curse, rather than signing away his whole kingdom for Fiona.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know, do you want to keep reading or
No.
Okay, yeah, I'm done with that as well.
Yeah, no, don't keep reading.
And since I did speak about the love potion, I do kind of want to mention that the plan to give Fiona the love potion to make her fall in love with
Prince Charming.
Yeah, that's pretty much like just like date rape, isn't it?
Yeah,
I guess just
like drugged.
I guess just plain old rape in general.
Not rape.
I think it is.
I think it's like manipulation, like tricking her.
I mean that can be considered rape as well.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, that's Shrek 1 and 2.
But Howard never end up giving the potion. He changed his mind.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like he hates it. He hates it, but he knows he wants. If he does it, like if Fred ever does, did took the potion right, and Fred will never forgive her. Give Howard if she finds out the truth.
Yep.
I don't know, something like that.
So yeah, that's Shrek 1 and 2. Those are good movies.
Yes, they are.
Thanks for watching.
Just comment below what's your favorite part of those two movies, or entire of the Shrek franchise.
Yeah, so Shrek 1 and 2, good movies.
Yes.
Thanks for watching. It was fun to talk about these movies. Next time it's going to be a completely different episode.
Yeah.
It's not going to be quite so long a wait. We might stream as early as next week.
Yes.
Maybe before the end of this week.
Might do some we might do like we're gonna upload some West WWE wrestling reactions.
Yeah, that's definitely
That's a plan.
I mean, I would have set something up. I don't have my webcam,
Yeah.
but well, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys again soon. Peace. See ya.